All right, guys, what's going on? So one of the questions I get a lot is, what do I do in the wintertime? Obviously, as a lot of you guys know, I do have my other job that I still work, that pays the bills and all that kind of stuff, but I do like to stay busy. So I do some other stuff as far as remodeling, doing some painting. Right now, we're kind of working on a bathroom. Getting the bathroom kind of remodeled and just kind of doing stuff like that. And I'm not a professional remodeler or tile person or whatever you want to call it, but it just kind of is what it is. I mean, I'm in a kind of unique situation to where I know people that property managers, things like that, to where I can do some work for them. They're not expecting A quality, A++, spend 3 hours tiling a bathroom and, everything's perfect. That's just not what they're looking for, which is a good fit for me because I can't do that. So I'm not the best at it. I can get stuff done and I can make stuff look better than it was before, but I'm not a professional at it. So it's kind of like in the lawn and landscape, let's say you're trying to get into the hardscape and you kind of want to do some stuff. Well, the guys that's been doing it for 15 years, they're really good at it. So you're probably not going to get those kind of jobs, but you're going to get kind of the lesser jobs to kind of get your feet wet and learn and get experience and things like that. And it kind of works well for the clients that are wanting to save a little money, but also update, things like that. So that's what I do. That's what I got going on today. I'm going to show you guys a little bit of what we've been doing the last couple weeks. And there's really not a time crunch on this, so it works out really good for me as far as, I don't have to spend, 5 days in a row, 8 hours a day over here working, in order to have it done by Monday. That's just not the case. So obviously we can't take all winter, but yeah, that's just kind of the way it is. So and it's also a way for me to keep Justin busy through the winter. Justin, as you guys know, is my one employee, keeping him busy. He's been helping me kind of off and on with this bathroom. He's also doing some work for somebody else that I know, so kind of farming him out a little bit, kind of just keeping him busy, getting him some money coming in. And that's just kind of the way it works right now. So what we've already done is, so the tile around the tub, we took it all out and put new tile in, and put a new floor in, reset the toilet, put a new vanity, put a new sink in. So what I have today is I've already kind of scraped half the ceiling. So it had popcorn ceiling and it was kind of peeling off. So I'm just scraping it down flat, and then we're just going to repaint it. So and then there's just some little stuff. I got to put the P-trap on the sink, and just little things like that. I got to put the trim up in the bathroom, and like I said, just little piddly stuff. We're going to go over here for a few hours and see what we can get done. I definitely want to get the ceiling scraped. I got to do a little bit of mudding after that, which I'm definitely not the best at, but I can do it halfway decent. And then hopefully that'll dry. We can get it painted tomorrow. The ceiling, it doesn't take very long to paint, maybe an hour. So it's not a big deal. Probably have to do a couple coats, but we did one on another property last week. It turned out really good. So it's just kind of these little side jobs, just little jobs. I've already kind of expressed to them that, hey, I don't want no huge big remodel job that I'm there for a month. That's not what I want. I want just little stuff, make a little extra money, keep myself busy, keep Justin busy, and that's just kind of the way it works. So I do have 2 jobs right now, lawn care wise, that I have on the books. Just small jobs. One's a little cleanup, kind of behind the property. They kind of just want the volunteers cleaned up and all that type of stuff. Then I have another client that that we've done, you know, we've mowed for the last 3 years, I think, and we've done some bush trimming and things like that. So she's already contacted me. She wants me to go ahead and take care of the fountain grass in her flower bed again. So you know, but those are no big hurries right now. These people are just, you know, just want to get it on the schedule, and you know, they both told me just whenever I have time, whenever the weather is decent, to go knock it out. Which is funny because today the weather's actually pretty nice, but it's been so wet and rainy the last couple weeks that, you know, in the morning the ground is frozen, but by mid-morning in the afternoon it's just real slushy and real muddy. So, you know, I really don't want to work in that. So, you know, that's kind of why we're not doing those jobs right now. So yeah, that's what we got going on today. Like I said, I'm just gonna, when I get over here, I'll kind of show you guys what we've been doing. If anybody is, you know, interested in doing this type of work, it's definitely something to keep you busy through the winter. You know, if you're good at it, great. If you're not, you know, you got to be somewhat good at it. You know, you can't just do a really bad job. So, but like I said, I'm not a professional. I don't claim to be a professional. I let people know up front that that I'm not a professional, you know, remodel. Excuse me. I'm not a professional remodeler or anything like that. So, but I do try to make it look as best as I can. And when it's done, you know, it looks good. Not great, but good. So anyway, we'll be there in just a second. Okay, so let me show you kind of what we're doing here. So this here is the tile we put up. Still got to do a little bit of stuff around the edges. Got the new toilet in, the new floor. We got the new vanity, the sink, and then there's the ceiling. So this is what I've already scraped. I got a little bit left to scrape there. And then I gotta kind of patch the edges there a little bit where it's kind of coming apart. And then I also have to put the trim down, as you can kind of see. And then we're gonna end up repainting this bathroom. So, you know, it's just, that's what we're doing. You know, this will make me a little bit of money and keep me busy, keep me from sitting at home being fat. I mean, there's obviously I got a lot of stuff that I could be doing as far as my house and things like that. But you know, when it's cold outside and you know it's January, it's, you know, the high is 35 and the lows are in the 20s. Really don't want to be working outside, so I don't mind doing this type of stuff. And that's what I was talking about earlier when I was talking about, you know, this isn't something that is really time pressing. So if it's a nice day and there's something I want to get done elsewhere, I can. So I kind of have some flexibility when it comes to that. So that's also obviously a big plus for me, is being able to kind of be a little bit flexible, working here when I want to, but I still have time and freedom to go do something else if need be. So yeah, that's what we're doing. So like I said before, a lot of you guys ask me what I do in the wintertime or what they can do in the wintertime to stay busy, get a little money coming in when lawn care isn't working because of the weather. And this is stuff you can do. And there's all kinds of other stuff you can do too, as far as, you know, you could be like a junk removal service or whatever. You got to kind of think outside the box a little bit sometimes and try to find things you can do to stay busy when the grass isn't growing and there's no landscaping to do and things like that. So this is something I do. It's not for everybody. And I just wanted to kind of make this video and just kind of show you guys that there's stuff out there. There's possibilities. There's all kinds of things you can do. I mean, we've done quite a few dump runs for these people and other people, to where, you know, we go and, you know, they might be doing some remodeling or whatever, and you pick up all the trash, you take it to the dump and you charge them. So, and that's something we've been doing as well. So There's all kinds of things that you can do in the wintertime to stay busy. You just got to kind of brainstorm a little bit. You got to figure out kind of a need, maybe reach out to people, reach out to property management companies, see what they got, you know, kind of let them know what you can do, what you can't do. And, you know, when property management companies, when they find reliable people that can do certain things like dump runs or painting or bathroom or tile or plumbing or anything like that, they tend to keep feeding you some work because you know, they need to get the stuff done and you need work. So it's kind of a perfect fit. So if I was somebody, you know, that was really needing some work in the wintertime and you have some skills or anything like that, you know, just call these people up, you know, do a Google search of property management companies in your area, and just call them up and ask them, say, hey, you know, I have a lawn care company, I'm looking for some extra work in the winter, you know, you got anything for me? And you might be surprised. So if that's something that you're kind of looking into as far as needing some extra money, try it. Phone call never hurts. So all they can do is say no, and then you move on to the next guy. So anyway, guys, just kind of wanted to show you a little bit kind of what I do in the wintertime and how we make some extra money, how I keep Justin busy. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed it. We'll see you later.